Thank you so much for clicking on my video, and thank you even more for being a member of my channel. Today, I wanted to actually talk a little bit more about Prince Archie's bike. We were supposed to talk about it in the live stream, but we had other segments to get to, and I also wanted to have time to dissect into this issue of people seeming to believe that he doesn't deserve nice things. I don't really get it, but we will talk about it, so let's get into it. Once again, thank you so much for being a member, and I really appreciate all of your support. On June 6th, a lovely letter from the desk of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex was received by Martin and Jennifer of the amazing Mad Dogs and Englishman Bike Shop. This letter was written in response to the thoughtful surprise gift bestowed upon His Royal Highness Prince Archie for his 4th birthday. The Mad Dog Bike Shop sent Prince Archie a very cool bike to celebrate his birthday, and they posted the very sweet response to their Instagram with the caption, "We hope they don't mind us sharing this lovely thank you letter we received today." The letter reads, "On behalf of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, please accept their sincere thanks for the thoughtful gift you sent to Prince Archie for his 4th birthday. The bike has brought so much joy and is most appreciated by the family. They ask that I convey their gratitude at the lovely surprise. Best, Harrison Colcord, Office of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex." Jennifer Blevins and her partner Martin, who happens to be British, own Mad Dogs and Englishman Bike Shop in Montecito. And when they learned of Archie's birthday, they decided to gift him with a very cute bike. Quote, "He went and he got one of our little specialized kids bikes. They're really nice little bikes. And he's like, this one's perfect. It's got training wheels," Jennifer told People magazine. And so he went and got some birthday balloons and he got some flowers for Meghan and a birthday card. And he said, "Okay, I'm going to bike over and take it to their house." A few weeks later, a courier came by our little shop on Coast Village Road, and he dropped off that letter, Jennifer explained. It was so thoughtful because, they took the time to write something personal and not just a generic thank you. Of course, with any kind gesture to the Sussexes, a particular hound of Wild Hog Rangers lost their marbles. The first sign of trouble came when the initial Instagram post comments were removed. Then, a quick survey of social media proved to be the typical brain-dead wannabes vocalizing their ignorance in the form of meaningless complaints that a 4-year-old got a bike for his birthday. What else is new? It's made even more ridiculous when you factor in that Prince George was gifted a mini Avanti bike at just 8 months old in 2014. Former Olympic cyclist Sarah Ulmer presented the then Duke and Duchess of Cambridge with a generous gift at the National Cycling Centre of Excellence in Avanti Drome in Hamilton, New Zealand. And then one day prior to that, he was gifted a tiny dinghy from marine technology firm Sea Legs. He got a whole boat at 8 months old. George also received a tricycle from Boris Johnson, which, for this week of all times to be talking about Boris, it's kind of funny. Princess Charlotte received a 30,000-pound white gold and diamond-encrusted rattle from the Natural Sapphire Company for her first birthday. What the hell is she going to do with that? She was also gifted a silver rattle from the President of Mexico and Senora Angelica Rivera. The list goes on and on and on. Babies receiving presents isn't anything new, but for some reason, people expect Prince Archie, the child of a biracial mother, to be absolved of the celebration of life, even at the tender age of just 4 years old. And of course, who let racism in the room? I'm not surprised, however, considering these are the same people who spend no time at all supporting the endeavors of the couple and the family they claim to love so much, meanwhile keeping tabs on the Sussex family's every move, even down to the shops and restaurants they frequent. This is standard deranger behavior. It doesn't make it right. I'm very sad for the bike shop to have to remove their comments because that's just, in my opinion, that's just taking away from the celebration. And more needs to be done about the social media bullying. The Waleses are always so damn anti-social media bullying until it's their fans doing the bending. And then they're so silent, dignified, mind you, dignified silence. I'm sorry, there's nothing dignified behind letting people abuse others, especially your very own family. I really hope Mad Dogs and Englishman Bike Shop receive so much love for the kind gesture, and I really do hope that people attempting to ridicule them for celebrating a precious little boy realize how truly evil they are. I'm so happy to hear that Prince Archie had an amazing birthday, complete with a very special customized bike, and I hope it brings him hours and hours of fun. Little Archie deserves. But what do y'all think about this? I really want to know your opinion in the comment section because, in my opinion, what could have been a very sweet celebration online has turned into this warring debate. And to me, it feels really obvious. Now, again, I don't like the idea of common sense because what's common to you may not be common to me and vice versa. But I do think there's some sort of universal empathy that everyone should possess at the bare minimum, just not hating on a 4-year-old having a good birthday, especially considering his cousins received diamond encrusted rattles. And if you don't believe me, check out the sources section below where this is reported. I have all the links to all of my sources. To me, it is ridiculous, but it's just added to the long list of things that Archie can't do and Lily can't do, but all of his cousins can. Wonder why. No one clocks what Eugenie is doing for her kids. No one clocks what Beatrice is doing for her kids. But for some reason, Harry, his children, are expected to want less, deserve less, and get less, and they're supposed to be fine with it. Not to mention that Harry and Meghan did not solicit this bike from this bike shop. This was such a sweet gift, and it takes away from Archie's moment. Now, I do have in my mind, my questions about the motivation behind this gift, but I don't have any more questions with this bike shop than I have with any other establishment that gives presents to celebrities and royals. We understand what the underlying attempt here is, but this is still, at the end of the day, regardless of their motivations, a very sweet gesture. And I'm really glad that they got a response. They definitely deserved it. Also, it makes more sense because Jennifer Blevins' husband is British as well. So that probably did mean a lot to them. Also, just something that was slipped into the article, the kind gesture of adding flowers for Meghan, that is very sweet. Very thoughtful people they are. But what do y'all think about this debate? And have y'all seen it warring online? I've seen some pretty crazy tweets regarding Archie receiving this gift. Let's talk a little bit about that. Tweet number 1. Prince Harry and Meghan's son, Prince Archie, was gifted a bike for his birthday. Prince William and Kate Middleton's fans attacked bike shop, including death threats. Have they forgotten the thousands of gifts sent to George, Charlotte, and Louis? This tweet is so accurate. I don't even think they've forgotten. I think it's just they don't care. They don't think that Archie and Lily deserve anything. And these people truly have to reckon with their own biases and their own shortcomings, and they're projecting that onto children. First of all, they're sitting here caping for people who would not spit on them if they were on fire. Will and Kate have shown that they do not give a shit about their subjects. And some of these people aren't even in the UK or in the Commonwealth at all. Some of these people are just anti. And that's really what it is. When you bring out a racist, they attract all of their little buddies globally. And it doesn't have to make sense or mean any personal agendas of theirs. They just have to take part in it. And that's the part that sucks, is because it kind of leaves Archie, Lily, Harry, and Meghan, it leaves them susceptible to so much unnecessary criticism, but I'm so glad that they're safeguarded from all of that. Tweet number 2. British king and princes and what they are given trust Prince Archie of Sussex to only one accepting gifts in good is the only one accepting gifts in good faith. And I thought this was an interesting one because of the images attached to this. So I'll just let you dissect that for a second. Number 3. Prince Archie got a bike from a local Montecito shop for his 4th birthday. This is such a beautiful gift. Those of us who could afford it remember our first bike, learning with training wheels, then finally learning to ride without them. Enjoy, Prince Archie. You know what? This actually brought back some really fun memories. My uncle and my grandfather taught me how to ride my bike, and I still cherish those memories to this day. Next tweet. George received over 700 gifts worth millions, and these people never once made a peep or bothered the presenters about donating the items to charity. They just don't want the mixed-race kids, Archie and Lily, to have anything nice or public support. It's derangement on a racist level. And you know what? You could have saved yourself some time. Derangement includes the racism because that's exactly what drives all of their weirdo asses. And you're right. George has received so many gifts over time and they have never cared. Mind you, his parents and grandparents and his family are rich. He doesn't need to receive anything for free, and they've never had a peep said about them. So if it was based on the money spent or whether or not there was a need met or if this was just, exorbitant spending, they've never cared about any of that shit. They've always just cared that the white kids get something and the mixed race kids don't. These mentally deranged haters never moaned when Prince Archie was given many baby gifts while H&M were in the royal family. So this hate has nothing to do with gifts. It's jealousy over the Sussexes still being loved and treated as senior royals outside of the royal firm. Idiots. Accurate. Accurate. You know, I think it's so interesting that so many people feel like from their little place in the world, they're a spokesperson for the royal family, and it's up to them to protect the sanctity of the royal family. And the royal family has gates to keep their asses out. Poetic justice. They don't even want you touching them. You can't even touch them, yet you are sitting here breaking your neck to argue with people on the internet because you don't like that Harry and Meghan's kids received a gift. It's crazy. What should be more talked about is the fact that none of the royals over there in the firm, none of them actually wished Archie or Lilibet a happy birthday. That should be something that's talked about. It's very sad. It's one thing to beef with me, baby. We can beef all day. But when you start beefing with kids, you have to look at yourself and be like, okay, I'm truly lost out here. I really need some help. Why add the word free? A gift by its nature is one that is given without payment. These pieces of shit want us to be outraged that Prince Archie was given a gift for which he and his parents should feel shame. Dear UK, the rest of the world don't give a fuck. We celebrate instead. Accurate. I tell you what, the fact that they put that little free in there was shady. Everything they do is shady. And you know what? I don't expect a whole lot from them because they always have articles filled with so many typos all the time. They are obviously idiots. So William and Kate fans have been attacking a bike company for daring to gift Prince Archie a bike for his 4th birthday. Funny, these same hypocrites never had a problem when the same thing was done for Prince George. It's only a problem when a mixed race prince gets gifted. Accurate, because it's not about the gift. Listen, Prince George got a boat and a bike and a tricycle. Charlotte got a diamond encrusted rattle. When will she ever need that? They have not said anything about that. Derangers, how dare anyone give a bike as a gift? He's privileged. He's a privileged child. His parents are rich. Derangers, Archie and Lilibet don't exist. The Sussexes are broke. Well, in that case, be nice and be happy. A child of broke parents received a new bike. You know what? Sometimes you have to feed them with the same spoon they tried to give to you because derangers don't make sense. Again, none of their talking points, none of their arguments are ever based on anything credible. They're always just pulling something out of thin air. It's kind of like arguing with someone who's arguing just to argue versus arguing to make a point. It's a very different experience because they'll go from arguing their point to being like, well, you won't let me talk. And it's like, okay, well, it's my turn to speak. You can speak next. Well, I want to talk right now. Okay, now the issue is, when can we talk? Okay, go ahead and talk. I didn't get as long to speak. Oh, okay, well, go ahead and speak. You're making me uncomfortable. It's like, okay, you're not trying to make a point. You're just trying to fight. And people like that is the perfect example of what drives derangers. They just want to be mad about something, and they'll look for anything to be mad about. Meanwhile, they are not mad at their own, whatever they are, their celebrity couple, the royals, the ones that they claim are so impactful and so revered worldwide. They don't hold Will and Kate to any kind of standard. They don't donate to anything that they support. Look at Earthshot over there hanging on his last leg. Like, they're not supportive people. They're just anti. And that's why you don't build a fan base of anti people, because they're not actually going to support you, because it's not about you. It's about being anti. Only the group of people that deny the existence of Prince Archie and Princess Lily would be angry over a gift. Think it has nothing to do with the gift and everything to do with the fact that they hate Archie and Lily, are loved by the public when they have done everything to other them. This is such a beautifully worded tweet. They have done everything they can to other them. They don't want them to feel included. And keep in mind, these people are not isolating this to Archie and Lily. These people are teaching in your classrooms. These people are passing your laws. These people are checking you out at the grocery store. These people are washing your car. These are the people that you see every day, and they harbor these feelings about anyone who is not white. And now you understand, if you didn't already, which it sounds like you probably do, now you understand how Black people feel. Because even if you don't outright say it, we can tell when somebody's energy towards us is off. because people don't try to hide their passive aggressiveness. They're not direct because they're scary as hell. That's why they hide behind a keyboard. They won't show their face when they talking shit. But what they will do is they'll be disrespectful to you in small ways and then be like, I don't know what you mean. True Karen behavior. Karens and Kevins. Regardless of what those weirdos think, I am just happy that Archie had a really great birthday. And he has two loving parents, an amazing home, and an amazing future ahead of him. He's going to be all right. And those derangers will still be in their basements, dealing with the leaks and the mold, typing with their furious, chubby ass fingers, angry that a child got to celebrate their birthday because their mummy, who's just upstairs, won't even give them a hug. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. But what we can say is happy birthday again, Archie. Hope you enjoy your bike. And I'm so happy for you. You are such a blessed child. You will continue to lead a blessed life. And I hope that you had an amazing birthday. And there are many, 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 many more to come. If you haven't seen my happy birthday video to Archie, feel free to check that out on my channel. Once again, I want to say thank you so much for being members of the channel. It truly means a lot. Please don't forget, if you are a Royal Court member, you are now part of what is called the Old Royal Court until Monday. At the end of the day on Monday, the old Royal Court tier will be deleted. We are merging the tiers so that everyone pays $4.99. I want to make sure that everyone is not only able to receive their membership perks in an accessible manner, but also we're able to call everybody the Royal Court. I appreciate everybody's support, and I would rather just have one big group of supporters of the channel so that we can interact in that way rather than separating the groups. So if you would not mind, if you are a part of the old Royal Court, by Monday, if you could just rejoin under the Royal Court tier, which is the $4.99 tier, I would appreciate that. It's cheaper for you, and we'll go ahead and delete the other tier, and you won't lose your membership perks once that happens. Anyway, thank you so much for being a member. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe, like the video and comment with your thoughts. Feel free to share if you care. I need to stop saying that. I've been listening to another channel and they say that and it's gotten stuck in my head. Share if you would like to. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.